Ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, 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 da. Da, da. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my innocent smoothie. I've got a chip in the glass here. Where am I going to put that? Okay. Oh. So, I hate leaning over there. It's so far away. Today, we have to fill these gaps here that I'm not entirely happy with, or sand them down at least. So I've got my gap filler. Robert McHugh, good evening. How are you? But first, there was something I wanted to do. Stick these heavy bolters in. I've got a plan. I don't often have a plan. There's El Chapo Scott TV. How are you? I need to wick into these holes. So I'm going to stick these in. Now I've decided these things can be stuck in. There we go. And I'm going to aim it so it's just about in line with the door. Just there. Yeah, I am very well, thank you, my man. I will be when I've done these interiors. Okay. Those two. Hope they don't stick there. So what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm wicking in these things to stop these things moving. So I can actually rotate them on the post rather than the interior post. So the trick is you just set them up so they're just inside the door, so they don't foul on the door when we put it on. There's another one. On the wrong screen here. That's better. Chuck them up, all aboard. Chuck them in. Once we've done the last one, the first one should be ready for his gap fills. If I cock this up. Oh look, they'll stand in there. Anyone watching who's been watching this will be like, I can't believe we're like 4 hours in and we're still doing these damn door gunners. And I feel much the same way. There we go. 3 down, 3 to go. Get the gunner boys off. Clean them in there. Shove a bit of glue in his crevice. Does dry pretty damn quick. Alright, Mr. McHugh, have a nice evening. Want to have my dinner? I'm very. Oh, that's not very well attached, is it? A bit loose in there. Bit of the old juicy Lucy. Re-stick that. There we go. In enough. One more. What day is it today? Wednesday? Horrible feeling there's something I was supposed to do today. There we go. Sod that thing off. Run in, move it around a bit. There we go. So I'm imagining this first one, it's nearly dried, but it hasn't dried. However, that won't be an issue. We're gonna rub these sides down. This may be a bit too big, this bit of sandpaper we have here. Oh, that's nice and smooth now. 400 grit I'm using here, but I am, when I've done the fills, I'm going to run it even smoother than that. There you go, you can see the low point in there where it needs a fill. Hunt him over there. Next one. He's lost his gun. Better glue that back on. Oh, we're having one of those days. Everything's fallen to bits. Okay. You lot over there. This is what happens when you try and build 6 at once. You just have stuff everywhere. Another one done. Go in the bolter group. Whee! Had a crash over there. Not worried about that. That one's got some quite big gaps in, I don't know if you can see that. I hate gaps. There we go. They are rubbed down. Can we fill them? Well, I have one tool. Get it? Well, I feel that might be a bit on the big side. If I've got something else. This would be good. Oh, sculpting blade. Yeah, that'll work lovely. Right, let's get this filler out. Oh, I love the look of filler. Got a watch on the lid. Not going to need a lot at all for this. Some people might use green stuff, but this all-purpose filler will do the trick. Going for those low points, fill them up, and that'll dry overnight and we can sand it down. One down. Too dumb. Move this in the way. Tell you what, this is going to be one hell of a short stream tonight because we can't do anything until those gaps are filled and sanded down. Or we could, I suppose. We could move on to the next one. No, we can't. We have to paint interiors next. Don't worry about it being high. I'm just going to sand that off. I mean, you could probably not even have to worry about doing this. I don't like these gaps. It'd be the same on a Land Raider or a Rhino where you match up that top piece with the sides. I'd now do that. Do this there, to be honest. Another one done. And we're now on the last one. See, I thought we'd have a bit too much filler. Some in there. If anyone asking, this is if anyone's asking, this is all-purpose filler from QD. Just around the corner from me. It cost me £1.30. I normally use Vallejo model putty for this, but I'm going to try the £1.30 huge tub. Mr. Unprofessional Hobbyist, how are you? Thank you very much for my post. Right, stick that back in tub. Stick that back in tub. And the annoying thing is, there literally isn't anything else I can do tonight. Apart from wait for this filler to go off. Make sure it shuts properly, otherwise it'll dry out. Dry out quicker than your grandmother in the Sahara, they say. We'll get out some white. Wipe that clean with. These are sensitive, moist, flushable wipes. Clean my spear. We could always look at all the Blackstone models. I've looked at them. I can't do that again. I can't. I might just start prepping my next parts. I can get them ready. These fucking twats need to go somewhere. Excuse my language. God, I don't often swear. Quite bad of me. Letting all go in the tub of waiting. There you go. You can go in the tub for 6 months until we get to paint you. It is Rogue Trader all over again. I would like to know what that robot thing is. Can someone tell me what the robot is in it? It's literally just going to be a robot, isn't it? Just robot. And is he going to have an interesting name like the ones from Star Wars? Let's cut out the next bits. 4 weeks of painting? That'd be more like 4 years doing that thing. We need lots of parts. Let's crack on. Because crack on is the phrase of that, what's he called? Mel, the terrain master, whatever his name is. Okay, so we need that bit. Chuck all these bits in this tub. Doors. Oh! Sounded like Gandalf hitting my head on the ceiling then. Oh! Do some eggs if you like. Dippity-doo-dah. One of them. What else goes in here? When you stick the middle part, right, let's have a look at the instructions for this. When you stick the middle part between the back fins, make sure it's the right way. I have a few that are backwards. We're talking about this bit here. Can you see that on my this thing? When you say backwards, did you have the flaps facing forwards? Aha. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. If we were clever, which we're not, we could make them flaps move. We could cut those flaps and have some dynamic angles. God, It's possible. Then again, oh, I'd only put the flaps on wrong, and then a professional pilot would come along saying, "Oh, well, actually, it wouldn't be banking like that if you had the flaps in that way." And you'd have all that. Someone would complain. There's always one. Cut his doors out. So we need a couple of doors. This nose piece doesn't go on yet. We have that on here. Ceiling with string when you're done. I thought about attaching it to the ceiling, and then I thought maybe I should attach them to my ceiling fan instead, and that way they'll go around and round. That's the best plan anyone's ever had. I don't think there's anything I need here. What are those things? What are these bits here? Literally just cover up that gap. Gap we just spent 3 hours filling. Is it on here? There's nothing on there we need. I'm tempted to magnetise the wings. How do the wings attach? Nubs here by the look of things. So we need this piece. This way. Your flaps, safe to touch. Don't those bits make the door sliding rail? As in prevent the door falling off the end? You might be right. Yeah, it looks like that circle at the other end prevents it coming completely off. You call yourself unprofessional, but really, you are more professional than most. That them things, no? I don't know what these are then. Oh, there they are. There's those bits. Okay, these bits again. A few. I have an old one somewhere I did a long time ago. Rather than repaint it, I thought I'd buy another one. Why? I don't know. I might sell the old one. I don't like repainting stuff. Poke myself in the eye. Wasn't anything on there, was there? Yes, loads. So, what parts do you like from the Blackstone set? Oh, that resin one must have been a nightmare. Yo, yo, Mr. Brooks, how are you? Nothing else required on there. There's definitely nothing on this one. And nothing there. Yeah, oh look. A peanut. And packing. All still in the box 10 plus years later. I think we all do that, don't we? We all buy things and leave them in a box for hundreds of years. It'll be the same place as my Rogue Trader set and my inevitable Blackstone Fortress set. I'm going to paint the robot and then the rest will be left for years. I still want to know more about the robot. Someone tell me about the robot. Oh, the old sitting down squad. I think you could buy that separately, couldn't you? Damn, I wonder if you can get that on eBay or anything. You have acquired yet another Grombrindle. Which one is it now? Surely you have them all by now. There's only two I know of. The one on all the Christmas presents with the Nerf gun, and the squat with the arm. Yes. '40th anniversary White Dwarf one. Ah, well, what is he the one in Power Armor? Yeah. Oh. I think I've forgotten a couple of these bits on the last run through. That's all right. Ah, Space Wolf squat. What was that? It fell down. I hope that wasn't important. No doubt it was something very important. One of those bits, and down the other end is the little nubs. I think that fell out. Did it? Did it not? We'll find out when we tidy up, won't we? I'm worried. Done. One. Going on over there. This big old bit. Don't know what you call this. A vent. Sorts. Some doors. Alright, Mr. Brooks, we shall see you later on. I think I'm going to cut these bits out and that'll probably be me done for this evening. Just a quickie. In between rounds. We'll have to spend one bloody stream just tidying up these parts. And those little nubs. Mustn't forget the nubs. inside those fingers. And I believe that is all the parts. We'll just go back through, double check. They're all off there. Did I leave some on there? No. Did I leave some on here? What are those bits I've been cutting out? I don't know. There's 2 bits I've left. Ding-dong. And there we have it. There is a huge collection of parts ready for prepping tomorrow, I guess. Well, no, it won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got to sand those bits down. Yeah, it will be tomorrow, and prep those bits. That's if we get a chance tomorrow. Anyway, thank you all for coming to this very brief stream. All 35 minutes of it. But we shall endeavour to carry on with these tomorrow when this filler here is dry. It's nearly dry now, but we must leave it overnight. I shall say goodbye. Goodbye, world.